With the theme of this week's programme being home, who better to talk to about this concept than Kevin McCloud?
The miniature world I want to construct is one that I've never done before, which is a sort of mind palace. It isn't a model of a real place, it's a model of a fictitious building, and one I would probably never ever build. This is like a simple schematic version of the medieval cloister. The idea of the cloister is really important for me. It's a safe space. I kind of like the idea in the midst of COVID-19 that we kind of create and try to create, even in imaginary spaces in our heads, somewhere safe that we can retreat to. So I'm making my little model out of packing cardboard, just like a cardboard box. Here are 3 pieces of card glued together, and here is a facing of cork. As you can see, it just gives it a real cool look. And you could use all kinds of things for model making. I mean, you just cover that with cork, sheet like that, glue it on, it looks amazing. And I'm going to experiment with some other stuff anyway, depending what's in the bin. So Grayson, it is with some trepidation that I reveal to you the workings of my mind. So I built this sort of almost medieval looking cloister in the middle of it. To the south is the jam tent, because that embodies 2 great loves of my life. That's music and making jam. That is a greenhouse with a very large tomato in it. I like growing veg. I have an allotment, and the tomato is the tomato of my dreams. And this building is called the Tower of Love, and in it I can just see there is the Hearth of Happiness. And then finally, a little bloom of imagination, escape and adventure. And the idea of being able to kind of take flight seems to be kind of woven into this silly thing. I realise now I could have made a collage which would have taken 1/10 of the time and been just as good, if not better. But there we go. I didn't.
Good morning, Kevin. Hello.
Hi, Grayson. Good to see you.
Kevin, welcome to Art Club. Show us your model you've been building.
I'm showing my model. Okay, so different bits of the model represent different aspects of what make me happy. So this is an incredibly personal thing.
I think it's great. I think it's something that everybody should do because it tells you about what you want.
I'm quite interested in the psychology of what makes us attached to places. When we're tiny babies, we don't just identify who we are through our relationships with other human beings, but actually it's also a relationship with objects. So objects and our environment sort of take on this talismanic kind of quality. They tell us who we are. And I think that's the first thing about home, is that it does that. The role of a building, apart from to keep us warm and dry and safe and comfortable, it should bring out the best in us. The loving, creative, authentic, generous, vibrant soul, the core of us.
I'm suddenly really engaged with this thought that, especially now where we're in our homes a lot and we're also showing our homes through things like Zoom, that it's become more than ever a part of our identity. It's a kind of theatre set in which we play out ourselves.